I think by the end of the night, you will see how much work these kids have put into this production. There's a lot that goes into it, and they have just been working their tails off since January. So we are really, really excited, and I'm very proud of them. My name is Lauren Thiessen. I am the theater teacher here at Corpus Christi. This is my first year here, so I'm still learning some of your names and faces, but I look forward to getting to know you better and you getting to know me better. I hope you have a great night. There will be a 10-minute intermission so that you guys can stretch your legs or run to the restroom, and we will get going here in just a couple of seconds, okay? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Coming. Let me get my glasses.
All right, girls, that's not bad. Trixie, you need to kick a little higher. And Betty, try and straighten up the line a bit. Now, let's all take a 1 hour break for lunch and we'll see you back here at 1.
Okay, but when can we get some heat?
Yeah, it's so cold my goosebumps are frozen. I iron them out every night.
When my mother warned me about the theater, she didn't say anything about frostbite. And when you pick the costumes, you pick something with blue. I don't want it to clash with my skin.
When you're all rich and famous, you'll laugh about this.
Those of us that survive anyhow. Let's get some hot coffee. Maybe that'll help. How about that place across the street?
Oh, their food is terrible. It tastes like sawdust.
Yeah, but they give second helpings free. And their thermostat is so high, you might actually thaw out in an hour. That's all the recommendation I need. Let's go. That's it. I'm round back again.
Me too. With the cost of rent around here, I can't afford to get out.
If it gets any higher, we'll be eating sandwiches out around roads.
How about you, Eddie? Aren't you hungry?
Sure, but could you help straighten out my fingers before I go?
Come on, it's not that cold.
Why am I learning to play piano with gloves?
Look, we've been working together a long time. You've got to have faith.
All right, but whatever happened to Hope and Charity?
Hope and Charity, they just opened up a musical outside of town.
Look, this is a good show, but how are you going to get it off the ground? You don't have any money, and you don't even have a leading lead.
Now that's where you're wrong. Do you know Mona Monroe?
Mona Monroe? She's playing that lead in the revival of Annie. It's the hottest ticket in town.
Yeah, well, she outgrew the part. Can't exactly stay 14 forever.
How old is she?
31.
See what you mean?
As soon as we sign Mona for the lead, we'll get the backing we need. We'll be able to buy costumes, scenery, advertising.
Lights, heat, water.
We just have to hold down expenses for now. Mona's meeting me here later and we'll work everything out.
All right, but don't have too much faith in Mona. I hear she tends to be temperamental.
Don't worry, we've been friends for years.
That was when she was a poor, struggling actress.
Excuse me? I'm looking for Mr. Foster, Richard Foster.
Here's Dick. See you after lunch. Stay cool.
Ha ha, very funny.
Come on, Eddie, we'll have to hurry. There's something important I want to talk to you about.
Oh, Mr. Foster, I thought I'd never find you.
You're not a bill collector?
Oh, nothing like that. I'm an actress.
I see.
Look, I brought a letter of recommendation. It's from my drama coach.
Very good. I see you've had a lot of amateur experience.
Oh, yes. And you know my drama coach? Of course.
Phyllis Jones? Not exactly a household name.
She's a good friend of your uncle's psychiatrist. She was sure you'd remember her.
I didn't know my uncle had a psychiatrist. I just knew he needed one.
You're not very impressed, are you?
Look, kid, out there is a street called Broadway. It may as well just be called a street of lonely hearts and broken dreams.
Well, that would be a funny name for a street.
Hundreds of kids come here like you. To New York, to the Big Apple. Kids with good looks, talent, ambition, all wanting the same thing. Success, adulation, recognition.
I'm willing to work hard.
Of course you are. They all are, hoping for their big chance. Tell me, where are you from? Nebraska, Colorado, California?
New Rochelle.
New Rochelle?
So, what's wrong with New Rochelle?
Nothing, but whether it's Colorado, California, or New Rochelle, doesn't make any difference. They're just not New York.
What do you mean? New Rochelle is less than an hour from here?
You're right, it's only about 45 minutes, but what a difference that makes. The West, so they say, is a land far away, where actors put talent behind them. This may all be, but just take it from me, you don't have to go out west to find them. If you want to see a real fine congregation, a place where real amateurs dwell, just hop on a train at the Grand Central Station, get off when they shout New Rochelle. for the short time it takes. What a difference it makes in the ways of the people and things. Oh, what a great bunch of actors. Oh, what a fine atmosphere. It's Amateur's Day, and imagine Broadway only 45 minutes from here.
I don't have to stay here and be insulted. I can go anywhere.
Look, kid, don't take it personally. It's just that, well, if you want to make it in the theater, it's got to be on Broadway.
Maybe so, but that doesn't mean all the talent is here. There's a lot of good people all over the country, and a lot of them, sir, the ones I met here. The West, so you say, is a land far away, where actors put talent behind them. This may all be but just take it from me. You'll never get out there to find them. If you want to see a real fine delegation of people who really are swell, just hop on a train at the Grand Central Station. Get off when they shout New Rochelle. Only 45 minutes from Broadway. Think of the changes it brings. For the short time it takes, what a difference it makes in the ways of the people and things. Oh, there is talent to spare. Yes, there are great people there. They're nicer each day, and imagine Broadway only 45 minutes away.
Guess I have to apologize. I haven't been too cordial.
I thought I was getting the cold shoulder, but it's so cold in here, I really couldn't tell the difference anyhow.
Look, kid, you've got a great voice, and I wish I had a part for you, but we just finished casting.
Well, maybe next time.
Mr. Foster! Mr. Foster! Something awful has happened!
With Susie, she collapsed in the restaurant.
Is she okay?
I don't know, she's on her way to the hospital now.
What seems to be the problem?
Double malnutrition and pneumonia? That's what the doctor said.
You mean a doctor was eating in that restaurant?
He was a health inspector that was closing it down.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe I should go see how she is. Do you know where they took her?
I wrote it down.
Mr. Foster, you're a busy man. Me and Foster can head over and see if she's alright.
And I got to call the folks. They'll be worried.
Hey, maybe we can finish your lunch in the hospital cafeteria.
I hear hospital food isn't too good.
That's only when you're sick.
Wait, I'd like to come on too.
Do you think she'd enjoy some flowers?
Only if she can eat them.
Well, poor Biles. We'll buy her some now.
Be back as soon as we can.
But I wouldn't count on Susie for rehearsal for a while.
What a shame, but I'm sure things will work out. You know, Shirley.
It's Mary.
You know, Mary, I've been thinking, anyone with your ability and perseverance deserves a big break.
Really?
Yes, I knew the moment you walked in this theater, you had that certain something.
Oh, the letter of recommendation.
Talent, good looks, ambition.
I think you've said that before.
The pay is low,
I can make it.
the hours are long.
I can do it.
You'll have to start in chorus.
I can work my way up.
The job is yours. Come on, I'll buy you lunch.
Thanks, Mr. Foster, but I'm not too terribly well dressed.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yes, like I said, you deserve a break today.
Otto,
I'm looking for a doll named Trixie.
Trixie. Yes, I believe she just left off stage right.
Left off right?
I believe that's right. Isn't that the way she left?
Left, right. Could you just point?
Sure, over there. And could you tell her Mr. Foster just left for lunch?
Left. Right, I'll tell her.
Hey, Legs, I thought that was you, I heard.
Hey, Trixie, don't call me Legs.
But Legs, I always call you Legs.
Not now. I just got off the subway. I'm on the lam.
What happened to your limo?
It's full of bullet holes, even the bulletproof windows.
Gosh, Legs, you think someone's after you?
Yeah, it's those mugs from the north side, the south side, and the east side.
Well, gosh, what do they want?
The west side.
But you have the west side.
That's the problem. Here I am, just an honest bookie trying to turn a buck, but they keep trying to muscle in.
You think you ought to call the police?
I think maybe they wouldn't understand.
Or the Small Business Association?
I don't think they'd be as much help.
Gosh, what a country, when you can't even drive your bulletproof Cadillac down the street without having it shot full of holes.
They just don't make bulletproof cars the way they used to.
You know, sometimes I think of moving somewhere foreign, like maybe Hawaii.
Then I'd go knock on the good old US of A, baby. America's been good to me, you know. My folks came through Ellis Island.
No kidding, were they tourists?
Nah, they were immigrants. Come here without a dime. Now, where else in the world could a kid like me grow up to earn $1 million running a few little horsey parlors?
Gosh, you're real lucky, Legs.
I was born on a lucky day, the 4th of July.
You're a regular Yankee Doodle dandy.
And what's more, you're my Yankee Doodle sweetheart. I'm the guy with all the candy. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. I'm glad I am.
So sad.
I'm a real life Yankee Doodle. Made my name and fame and boodle. Just like Mr. Doodle did by riding on a pony. I love to listen to that Dixie string. I love to see the girl I have beside me. That ain't a Josh, she's a Yankee. But gosh,
Oh, say, can you see anything about a Yankee that is funny?
I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. A Yankee Doodle do or die. A real life nephew of my Uncle Sam. Born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart. She's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride the ponies. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. Oh, I am a Yankee Doodle boy.
But what about those mugs that are after you, Legs?
I don't know. I can't go back to my place. They'll be watching. How about yours?
My place? We've already got 7 people living there. It's about as public as a theater.
That's it.
What's it?
I'll stay here for a couple of days. It's the last place anyone would think to look.
Well, I do know an extra dressing room no one's using.
Did you hear that restaurant?
Quick, someone's coming. Let's go check that side out. I'm gonna get changed too. This looks a little suspicious.
All right, Betty. What's this news that's so important that we had to rush into the restaurant so quick? Anything that interrupts my second cup of coffee has got to be bad.
I was trying to tell you at lunch, but the restaurant was too noisy.
And besides, we're sitting at opposite ends of the table.
Those were the only seats left.
All right, what's the news?
Well, it's kind of good. And it's kind of bad.
Let's sit down then.
My niece, little Millie, is coming to visit me from Virginia.
Is that it? What's the good news?
That was the good news.
Then go sit down again.
See, I told the family I was this big star in a Broadway show.
and that I was going with this rich and famous New York pianist.
Me.
You.
Maybe she's too young to notice?
Not that young, I'm afraid.
Virginia, nobody comes from...
Thomas Jefferson did.
So he's the exception?
George Washington did. I'm from Virginia! Well, if you've never been there, you'd never forget it. I'll tell you. I was born in a southern state where all nature's sublime. In a city where the girls are pretty and the sun shines nearly all the time. Hospitality there you'll find, bright smiles everywhere. When I look around and see some other town, I'm mighty glad I came from there. I was born in Virginia, that's the state that'll win ya. If you've got a soul in ya, ain't no southern crowd. In the city of Norfolk, home of beauties and more folk, reckon you'll stay there if you ever play there. That bright, fine town. Something nice about Southerners you don't find everywhere. Never con you, but they smile upon you and they'll make sure you're happy while you're there. Old Kentucky and Tennessee, they can certainly go some. Travel far and wide and still I'm satisfied remembering the state I'm from. I was born in Virginia, that's the state that'll win ya. If you've got a soul in ya, ain't no southern crowd. In the city of Norfolk, home of beauties and more folk, reckon you'll stay there if you ever play there. That bright, fine town.
So, when are we going to meet this niece from back home?
I told her to come to the theater when she got to town, but took her to be in rehearsal.
How was little Tyke?
She was 8 when I left home.
That shouldn't be any problem.
That was 10 years ago.
That's a problem.
Let's just call the airport and see her flights, and we can worry about the rest later.
An 18-year-old from Virginia to Manhattan for the first time. I better start worrying now. Might as well get a head start.
Yo! Hello? Oh, hey there.
Can we help you?
Yeah, we're looking for a friend of ours Ledge Ruby.
Have you seen him?
Is he in the theater?
How should I know? That's why I'm asking you.
Does he work in the theater?
Oh. He's got some horse parlors.
I thought horses lived in stables. He takes bets on the nags.
He's a bookie.
He's got money to gamble at horses.
We got one thing who's going with this stall, Trixie, who works here. Some guys in town want to find him.
Yeah, I want to give him a new overcoat.
Could use one around here.
A cement overcoat.
It must be awfully heavy in the summertime.
Okay, we'll just look around here for ourselves. Babs, check over there. I'll look over here.
What's that?
It's my costume. What do you think?
Looks like something to come up with. Probably a new production number.
You see any strangers around here?
Know what I hear about us thespians.
I think Legs is Hungarian.
We should have other places to try.
I guess we can check back here later.
Sure wish the picture was better.
A picture of me, that ought to be enough.
Betty! Why, it's little Millie! glad you could come and visit.
Oh, I'm here for a visit. How would it be a big start? Like you.
Oh, what?
Oh, so you must be the rich, famous piano player Betty wrote me about.
I mean, what she wrote you about, right?
Do all famous piano players dress this way in New York?
Only when they don't want to be recognized.
Well, you look like an actor at least.
I do. I mean, I do.
Thanks for lunch, Mr. Foster.
Oh, it was nothing.
I haven't had a Big Mac since I left home.
When was that?
Yesterday?
Mr. Foster, I'd like you to meet my niece, Millie.
So you must be the famous Broadway producer and director, Dick Foster.
You might say that.
And again, you might not.
I hope this isn't another of your relatives.
Him? I have never seen him before in my entire life. Maybe what? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Sorry, Trixie. I must have taken a wrong turn coming back from the dressing room.
Oh, now I remember. You were here before lunch. Look, I don't know who you are, but you can't stay in the theater.
But there's not nowhere else to go.
Gosh, mister, things must be pretty tough when you have to get your clothes from a wardrobe.
Lady, tough ain't the word. You could call it a case of life or death.
Well, maybe we could all pitch in and help.
I don't think my friend here would appreciate no charity.
Okay, fine. He can stay. Maybe we can use him as a walk-on in the show or something.
Thanks, Mr. Foster. You won't regret it.
I'm regretting it already. Could you try wearing something that doesn't make you look like a walking ad for the Globe Theater?
Sure, I don't want to do anything that'll help your competition.
Oh, and show Mary the dressing rooms. She's taking Susie's part in the chorus.
I have to go get Millie settled in our apartment, but I should be back in time for the afternoon rehearsal.
Oh, Richard, darling, I just had to come by and see how your new show's doing.
Go ahead. Take all the time you need. Mona Monroe, you look every inch a star.
Yes, I do, don't I?
We've been holding your part for you, Mona. When can you start rehearsals?
That's why I came by, my love. I understand you've been having some difficulties raising the money for the show.
Oh, nothing to worry about. We're just a few dollars short.
I see. Exactly how much is a few dollars? What's the budget for your show?
About 100,000.
And how much do you still need?
About 100,000. But Mona, as soon as we sign you for the lead, we'll get the money in a minute.
I understand, but your last two shows didn't do too well. You can't expect me to take a chance at this point in my career.
But Mona, remember, I was the one who discovered you in the chorus.
Yes, I know.
I was the one who gave you your first big break.
I know.
I made you a star.
That's true, and I have a responsibility to my public. I hope you understand.
I'm afraid I do. All too well.
I'd love to help you, dear, and if I find someone with $100,000, you'll be the first one to know. Meanwhile, you should do something about this theater. It's an absolute refrigerator.
Sure, Mona. Thanks a lot.
Well, I must be on my way. I'm lunching with my agent at Sardi's. There's a new producer he wants me to meet. Ta-ta, don't be a stranger.
Sure. See you around.
Goodbye, Eddie, dear.
Trump dead, Mona.
It was so nice to see you all.
What do we do now?
Looks like we've got two chances. Slim and none. The heat's turned off, the rent's past due, and I owe money to everyone I see.
Sounds like you're living the American dream.
I wish I could go somewhere and cry in my drink. If I could even afford the drink.
Isn't there something you can do?
I mean, there's a couple more people I can try, but money's pretty tight. It's kind of hard finding an angel with $100,000 to invest. Better break the bad news to the cast till we can work something out.
I'll take care of it. You just go out and do the best you can.
I'll call you if I have any luck.
I'd just like to thank you, Mary, for standing up for my friends here.
Yeah, doll, I sure appreciate it.
Oh, that was all right. I was glad to help.
Imagine living right across the street from the theater, being so close to all the excitement.
Yeah, it's really convenient. You can finish the packing later, but I want you to meet the rest of the cast. Wait, hospital? Who's in the hospital?
Susie, she flops at lunch.
What? I told her to change restaurants. Is she alright?
She's in the emergency room
but she's doing a lot better. They said something about hypothermia. Isn't that what dogs get? Well, how'd she come down with this hypo, whatever it is?
It's from getting too cold. We can all come down with that.
Well, I'd like you to all meet my niece, Millie.
Hi, Millie. Here.
And this is Mary Coleman. She's taking Susie's place in the chorus.
Hey, gang, you kind of gather around. Something I need to say. Quiet, everyone. So, as you know, I had a little bit of trouble financing the show.
If you mean you haven't been paid, you're right.
Dick was hoping to get Mona for the lead.
Really?
But it fell through. Looks like the show's off until we can get $100,000.
$100,000?
Hey, cheer up. Don't like it's a matter of life or death.
Speak for yourself, pal.
I know how you feel. You think you have it made. It up in case the slats right off in front of you. But you kind of got to think of it philosophical like.
Yeah, you're right.
Life's like that.
If it wasn't so sad, it would be funny.
It's a funny proposition, all right.
It sure is. Did you ever sit and ponder, sit and wonder, sit and think why we're here and what this life is all about? It's a problem that has driven many brainy men to drink. It's the weirdest thing they've tried to figure out. About 1,000 different theories all the scientists can show, but never yet have proved the reason why. With all we've thought and all we're taught, why all we seem to know is we're born and live a while and then we die.
What's a very funny proposition after all? Imagination, jealousy, hypocrisy, and all. 3 meals a day, a whole lot to say. When you haven't got the coin, you're always in the way. Everybody's fighting as we went our way along. Every fella claims the other fella's in the wrong. Hurried until we're buried and there's no curtain call. Life's a very funny proposition after all. Oh, life's a very funny proposition after all.
Looks to me like you're gonna let this thing beat you.
Looks like you're right.
But this is America, the land of opportunity, where everyone has a chance to succeed.
Or fall on our face. Well, he's right. We should just not give up.
How long have you been in New York, sweetie?
Ever since this morning.
That figures.
Look, we've all got a lot invested in this. I say we make it go or die trying.
I wish you wouldn't use that word.
Dick's out seeing if he can raise some money for the show. I say we give him a shot.
Why not? You got nothing better to do.
And I've got a hunch it won't be long.
Come on, Millie. Let's go get you settled.
What's the matter, kid? Homesick?
In a way, I might be. But the Big Apple, it gets in your blood.
Yeah, I get you. I get you, Louie.
It's nothing like Los Angeles or Chicago, and certainly nothing like New York show. Only 45 minutes on Broadway. Think of the changes it brings. For the short time it takes, what a difference it makes.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, refuse thy name. What if thou wilt not be but swine, my love, and are no longer be a Capulet?
Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 1.
Wait, no anyone else was here.
I just arrived. Where's everyone?
Probably home in bed. Rising does not seem to be a tradition here in theater, but you should know that.
I don't know why. Oh, Shakespeare. Required reading in English literature. Further if it's time, I thought.
Please stop. Oh, who? Sorry. And whom are you looking for? I just may be of assistance.
I believe it's one Richard Foster.
Oh, yeah, that is good. We only have one Richard Foster.
You do not need to get snippy with me. Believe me, I do not relish this assignment.
So you're doing a term paper on the theater? That explains it.
I am not doing a term paper on the theater. I'm working on my MBA, Masters of Business Administration at Columbia, and I can do without the interrogation.
Oh, well, I may just be a sandwich girl, but I can take a hint.
Hello, you must be Mr. Harper. I got your call. Sorry I'm late.
Punctuality is important.
Yeah, well, in this business, you tend to become a night person. In fact, I rarely get up before noon. You know, even my alarm clock to go off before performance.
Whoa. I see. I'm instructed to give you this here cashier's check.
What is this? Some kind of joke?
It is. It's a rather expensive one, I think.
Paid to the order of $100,000? But who, what, why?
100,000. Sorry.
I'm not at liberty to divulge any names, only to say that it's an appreciation to your show.
It's a lot of appreciation.
You mean we got an angel?
Not quite.
Mr. Harper, an angel is someone who donates money into a show. Even I know that. Mr. Foster, would you like me to tell Betty the good news?
Yes, and if she could contact Eddie and the others, I'd like to get back in rehearsals.
Sure thing. This is really exciting.
It was Mona, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mona Monroe. She said she wanted to help. I just didn't believe she was serious.
I'm not at liberty to divulge any names, only to say that I'm here and I can help you guys with the show.
Sure thing. First, I'm gonna take this over to the landlord and get the heat turned back on.
I've already taken care of that.
You're right. It's almost warm in here. Say, you're really efficient.
Of course.
Then I'll just take this across the street to the bank and we'll get back to the rehearsals.
I believe I have one more paper and then I'll be done for the semester. I'll see you shortly.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Hey, Dick, what are you doing here this early?
You'll never believe me.
Trying.
Mona got me a backup. Oh, he was just here.
You're right. I don't believe you. The only person Mona does things for is Mona.
People change.
You know what they say about lovebirds.
They make good fur coats.
No! They don't change their socks. Or is that stripes?
Look, you're wrong about Mona, and I will prove it. After I make the deposit on this check, I'm going to personally call her and thank her. Meanwhile, I put out an early rehearsal call.
Early's right.
Don't complain. Notice the heat's been turned back on?
Whoa. At first I thought we were just getting closer to the equator.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
We should probably start practicing dance rehearsals. Gosh, I think I better check on the legs. I wonder if he's alright.
Yo. Hey there. Amy, I'm looking for a friend of mine. Legs, Ruby.
You ain't no friend of Legs!
Wait, how did you know that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, you're that little Trixie that Legs has been going with.
Come on, where's Legs?
Hey, that hurts! That hurts!
Come back again. What are you trying to do?
Nothing, Eddie. Just a misunderstanding.
Okay, something funny's going on around here.
Oh, we're putting on a musical comedy.
You should be on your way now.
We're not ready to go just yet.
You heard what I said. I was hoping you'd change your mind.
Careful, Eddie! He knows how to use that!
I just changed my mind. Just keep doing what she was doing. Don't pay no attention to us. Come on, Babs. I'm gonna find her around here somewhere.
You can do worse than make me nervous. You can make me dead.
Hey, that can really spoil your career.
I would think if someone needed to go ahead of the show, we should probably get Mark started.
Good idea.
I'll come help.
You better wait here. Set an early call for rehearsal.
Oh, it's like your list goes to be here any minute.
How do you do it at this time of day?
They've got loyalty,
Well, yeah,
spirit,
that too.
enthusiasm.
Well, yes, but
He also said they were going to be paid.
that's it. The perfect combination. Loyalty, spirit, enthusiasm, and money.
Eddie!
Susie, I heard you're in the hospital.
No, they turned me loose. I wasn't as sick as they all thought. I just think it's good for him to rest. That's great news. Yeah, plus my Blues Cross had expired. I guess you can't be sick without insurance.
Well, I'm sure glad you're all right.
Oh, I just came in early to check the call board. Who are they? New members of the company?
Like inspectors. Come on, we're gonna get props.
Thank you for raising all the money for the show. Everything's gonna be okay. Hey, that's terrific.
Sure, come on.
Is the coast clear?
How should I if the coast is clear? Why don't you call the Coast Guard?
I don't have time to be joking around. That mug and Babs are all over the place.
Yeah, Mugsy's been kind of coming on a little heavy, pushing people around.
Then maybe I should call some of the boys to come and take them out.
They're not the kind of pair you would miss.
We'll have to think of something else.
We just got the good news. The show's on.
We're gonna get paid.
Yeah, Dick said something about Mona helped raise money for the show.
Mona? Who's this Mona?
She's this big star.
Dick helped her get started, gave her a role that made her famous.
She's been giving me snuff ever since.
I see you all got my message.
Yeah, Eddie and the others are bringing pops, right?
Looks like everyone's for Dick. Even Susie's back.
But, what about that new girl, Mary? She was gonna take Susie's part in the chorus.
That's right. But what's more important? Who's gonna play the lead? I hate to say it, but what about Mona?
I just called to thank her for getting me an angel. She seemed a little surprised, but didn't say another word about the part I was hoping for her.
Maybe one of the chorus girls? What do you think, Betty?
I think you would be great, but let's face it. We're gypsies, hoopers, dancers.
But we need someone who can dance.
And sing, and act.
This part calls for talent that's really gonna wow the critics.
Yeah, but where are we gonna find someone like that right now?
Oh, good morning. Hope I'm not late.
That's it.
One chance in a million. So crazy, it just might work.
Tell me, kid, can you sing?
Sing? I heard her. She's great. Can you dance?
Merchants of Venice, Portia, Act 4. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesses him that gives and him that takes. 'Tis mightiest in the mightiest. It becomes the throned monarch better than his crown.
So, too bad if you're any bad.
I thought she was great. She'll be fine. Just fine.
Question? What's all of this about anyhow?
They want you for the lead in the play.
How about that, kid?
But wait, how's she gonna have the part ready in time? We're scheduled to open next week.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I read the play last night and I memorized most of it.
That's impossible.
Not really. I'm a quick study. Besides, I have photographic memory.
Don't mind me.
Didn't you have to see one of your professors?
I turned the material online. Now I'm lawyers.
Well, looks like you got that brass ring.
What's that supposed to mean?
A free ride on the merry-go-round.
Sticks and stones may break my bones.
Oh, good thinking.
Break it up, you two. Come on, we're wasting time.
Okay, that's it. You don't fool me no more. Your legs will weak.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. It's a big temper.
Does it look like we're kidding?
You're not kidding.
This isn't legs, Ruby. This is Winthrop. This is Winthrop. I've never heard of anybody named Winthrop.
Look, now, we're very busy. If you don't get out of here, we'll...
What?
Hey, don't make us mistaken.
Sorry,
Yeah, don't make a mistake while we start work.
no mistake. You have contract on you, and I'm gonna finish it now.
Wait a minute. I can vouch for this man. Why? He's worked here as long as I have. That's right, me too.
Okay then. What do you do?
Why, he's an actor. Why, everyone's heard of
Winthrop,
Yes, Winthrop. Thackermorton.
Hey then, Winthrop, Thackermorton. Prove it to me. Act something.
Act something, sure. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everyone's wrong. Never heard of this Winthrop guy. What else do you do?
There is no need for that because, he sings!
I sing,
Dances.
I dance.
That's right! Everybody.
Places, everyone.
There's a feeling comes us to the United States or Greens or really when I'm listening to the music of the military band.
Adding to a kinky doodle simply sets us off our noodle. It's that patriotic something that no one can understand. Way down south in the land of
gosh, that was great, Dad.
Dad? Did you just say Dad?
Well, looks like it was wrong, but that's okay. I don't know what your mom can say.
You mean the bookies? You better take a look at this.
DA closes bookie parlor. Gang leaders under arrest. Things do not look too healthy. No, they do not. Your peaceful vacation, maybe. To the Bahamas?
Or Shangri-La, here, that's nice.
What about Devil's Island?
Alright, looks like these characters have us a little shaky. Let's take a 10-minute break.
I got coffee in my dressing room.
Boy, I could use some. Oh, and Mary, I want to go over your part in the show.
Oh, I can hardly wait to get started.
Dad? Did you just say Dad?
I guess we don't have to keep it a secret any longer.
Keep what a secret? You know what? I knew it all along. You've been two-timing me this whole time for this man. He's old enough to be mine. He's old enough to vote anyhow.
Listen, Trixie, Donald here lost his mother when he was just a young boy.
The mob put a bomb in his car.
It was meant for me, but she used it first. Wanted to do some shopping. Now, I didn't want anything like that to happen to young Donald here.
So I took my mother's maiden name, Harper, but I'm going to change it back to my dad's name now. Because I'm proud of him. He's played a hard game and a tough business his whole life, and I'm proud of him for it.
You know what? So am I.
So, you wouldn't mind getting a ready-made family, even old enough to vote?
I won't be. Once I get used to the idea. With going with you for 10 years, it's just, all I can say is it's so sudden.
Then let's take a walk and talk about it.
Nice. Oh, and Donald, tell Dick we'll be back before the rehearsal.
Yeah, I don't want to blow my big chance in show business.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Sure, thanks. You know, I was beginning to think you didn't like me.
I thought the same about you.
Oh no, just the opposite. Seeing you up there on that stage, that's really cool.
Here I thought you just seemed as a silly girl from a small town.
Oh, no, just the opposite. Like when those gangsters came in, the way you stood up for everyone.
I just did the first thing that came to mind. I guess we were all pretty scared.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, let's say I show you my gratitude. I'll take you on the tour of the Big Apple.
You mean New York?
That is what they call it.
Excuse me, but I'd like to speak with Dick. Mr. Foster.
Mona Monroe. I'm sure he'll be glad to see you. I'll get right away.
Isn't this exciting? Mr. Foster isn't going to have enough money for his show. I just know it's going to be a huge success.
Let's hope so.
I thought I heard your voice. Thanks for coming by. Say, I'd like you to meet Mary Collins, our new leading lady. Ask Mary to come up, would you?
Here, I'll show you the way. I think she's forgetting her lines.
There'll never be another Mona Monroe, but maybe you could give Mary a few pointers.
That's why I came by, my love. I found that I'm at liberty to take the lead in your new production after all.
I appreciate that, Mona, but we've already cast the part. You know that.
Then you didn't hear what you said on the phone?
About the money? Of course I meant it. I had that check for $100,000 almost before you left the theater.
Then let me put it this way, Dick. No Mona Monroe, no show.
But that's blackmail.
Isn't it, sweetie?
I won't do it.
Come on, Dick. You're gonna throw all those nice people out of work. You can always give this little Mary Sunshine a big part in your next production.
I guess you're right. I don't have any choice. Maybe she can be your understudy at least.
You know I always pick my own understudy. Not that anyone goes on for Mona Monroe. I think it would be best if you just dismissed her now. I wouldn't feel too uncomfortable having her around.
Dick?
This Mona Monroe is such an honor! Well, bitches, we're waiting.
Alright, why don't you sit down? See, it turns out Mona, she's, well, gonna be able to take the lead in the show after all. I know you've got to be disappointed, but...
No, that's all right. I understand. When you can have a big star like Mona Monroe, you just can't take a chance with someone that no one knows. Well, there's still that part of the course anyhow.
That's the thing. Susie's back from the hospital, and
there's no part for me. Well, I guess that's show business. From the headlines to the break lines in one afternoon.
look, if you need some money, I'd like to help.
No, that's all right. I have enough for a train ticket back home. I guess that's all I really need right now.
Well, Dick, now that this little misunderstanding has been sorted out, I think we should talk terms. I'm thinking 2,000 a week.
2,000? Mona, we'd better talk this over in my office.
Anything you say, Richard?
Look, Mona, 1,800 is the best we can do.
1,900. You know my Asian mama makes it a penny less.
What's a very funny proposition after all? Imagination, jealousy, hypocrisy, and gall. 3 meals a day, a whole lot to say. When you haven't got the coin, you're always in the way. I have good news for you all.
That's how you handle good news. What are you doing? It's bad.
Tournament Rose, she's here. Looks like she'll be able to take the lead in the show after all.
How could that have happened? I thought you had the part. There must be some misunderstanding.
No, he's doing what he thinks is best, and so am I.
What do you mean?
I'm going back home for a while.
To your hotel?
No, back to New Rochelle.
Think it over. You might change your mind.
No, it's best this way. I'm going to leave right away. It'll be easier that way.
Well, we'll show you some trains, will we, girls? Yeah. At least we can do. What about rehearsal?
Dick can rehearse Mona until we get back. I'll get your bags.
I really appreciate all this. I really do. It's awfully nice of all you girls to see me off today. So long, yeah. I didn't think you'd care. You should never see me again. This reminds me of my family. On the day I left from home, you see, to the deep hole when they came to see, I seemed to hear them say, so long, Mary, we will miss you so. So long, Mary, how we hate to see you go, and we'll all be longing for you every night and day. So long, Mary, don't forget to come back soon. It's awfully kind of all you girls to see me off today. So long, Mary. I didn't think you'd care much and either go or stay. Around Mary, I'll return as soon I cannot tell. Awfully nice of you to wish me well. Only thought I saw without a yard, but we can't come to say. So long, Mary, Mary, we will miss you so. So long, Mary, how we hate to see you go, yet we'll all be longing for you every night and day. So long, Mary, don't forget to come back soon. Oh, don't forget to come back soon. I promise.
Well, Richard, I knew we could come to an agreement.
Might as well take it to your agent. We'll sign the contracts tomorrow.
I don't get it, Dick. You never come back than you were before.
You didn't have any choice. After all, Mona got me to back her for the show.
She most certainly did not. Did I tell him, Dad?
Tell me what?
About the money. Sure, the heat's off now. I put up the dough for the show.
Mona, you lied to me?
I never said a thing. You just thought I arranged for the money. And with all that cash out, I thought little Mona should get her share.
Well, if little Mona doesn't get out of here soon, she's gonna get what's coming to her. But good.
I'm going. But what about our agreement?
Null and void, Mona baby. I have my leading lady, and here she is.
Fine, see you back here if your next show's flop.
Dad, I thought that was just a figure of speech, but why would you want to put all that money in my show?
I figured at 100 G's it was good life insurance.
Well, I can understand that, but you can change your mind if you want. Like you said, the heat's off.
No, that other stuff's behind me now. I'm an angel now. How about that, honey?
You sure are. All you need is a pair of wings.
All right, we're wasting time. I want to hear that big first act finale one more time. All right, places everyone, loud and clear, let's hear it. Eddie, what do you think?
I think we'll find out on opening night.
That's what I'm afraid of.
youngins loves it. I think I even saw one of the critics smile.
They never smile. Besides, I'm worried. We've worked so hard on this. How about moving that flat to the right a little?
Relax. Everything's gonna be fine. The stage is set.
All right, kill the music.
What time you got?
9 minutes to 0 hour.
Then over the top.
I don't know which is worse, the fighting or the waiting.
Tell you what, you do the fighting and I'll do the waiting. 5:53.
Notice how time flies when you're about to be killed?
Some fun.
Sorry, just trying to take your mind off the war.
Well, I got news for you. It's not working. Just wonder what we're doing here anyways.
Making the road safe for democracy.
Somebody's got to do it, and well, guess it's up to us.
Just hope the world appreciates it. And the sooner, the better. What do you think about it, Dick?
The day we set off for France on that troop ship, remember the bands playing?
And the flags waving.
The crowd's cheering.
Just thinking about it makes me feel, well, kind of funny.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true under red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. But should all acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag.
6 a.m. 6 a.m. Over the top. Dick, you okay?
Oh, I think I caught one.
We'll get you to the rear where you can be safe.
No, I'll be fine. You guys go on ahead. Remember, you gotta whip the Kaiser to get home.
We'll get him all right. We'll get him.
Will it ever end? The fighting, the maiming, the killing. Every time there's a new offensive, they come in by the truckload. We patch them up, send them out to fight again. Except too late. Or when there's nothing we can do.
Where am I? Am I dead? Are you an angel?
Hardly that, I'm afraid. They just brought you in. I heard your unit was cut off, and you lay on the battlefield for 2 days.
Then this is a hospital?
Yes, and I'm a nurse. We're gonna do everything we can for you.
Oh, my arm. I'm getting dizzy.
Steady, soldier. You'll be all right.
When you say it like that, I believe you. Tell me, what's your name?
Mary.
Mary. That's a nice name.
Really? I always thought it was kind of plain. I thought a few other patients check out, but I'll look on you in a little.
Wait, just a minute. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
I'm just a very plain girl with a very plain name.
Mary.
Yes, it sort of runs in the family.
applause. They love you.
Only one more scene to go. Finale. Here.
And I love you too.
What did you say?
I said, I love you.
That's not a line, is it?
A what?
A line from the show, I mean?
No, this is me talking. I'm proposing. Well, what do you say?
Places, everyone.
I don't know what to say except yes.
Hey, I hear you got one of our buddies locked up here.
Shocked it. Well, pretty badly.
Hey, buddy, I'm over here. It's me, I'm okay.
We tried to get back after they started, but
I know, your unit was cut off. I've been asking everyone who came in about you.
Well, we can stop asking now. I hope the guys are good.
we're heading home.
Headed home? Hey, that's great news. I want you to meet a friend of mine. This is if it weren't for her, I don't know if I'd pulled through.
Glad to meet you, but he's giving me way more credit than I deserve.
I should have known. We're out here fighting. He gets the prettiest nurse in the army.
I just wish he was able to go home with you, but he'll have to stay here a little while longer.
It's okay. That's the main thing.
Okay, is there anything we can do for you when we get home?
Just one thing.
Name it.
Give my regards to Broadway.
Take care. Personal care.
Did you ever see doughboys part upon a foreign shore? When the good ship's just about to start for old New York once more. With tear-dimmed eye we say goodbye. We're friends without a doubt. When the man on the pier starts to shout, let them clear as the ship sails down.
Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang and 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there long.
Say hello to dear old Coney. I live there, you chance to be. When you're at the Waldorf, have a smile and charge it up to me. Mention my name every place you go, as round the town you roam. I'll be here with my gal, but remember, old pal, when you get back home.
Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang and 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the
I want to thank everyone for coming. Weren't the kids amazing? Thank you to all the staff and the teachers who helped. But most important, this young teacher in front of me is brand new. She comes and goes from the school, so she doesn't get noticed very much because she comes in about halfway through and leaves as quiet as she comes. But when she's in the school, she makes an amazing impact on the kids to put on a 90-minute musical with working with kind of makeshift mics and our cardboard scenery, and to make us look that amazing. This is Miss Lauren Thiessen, and I'd like you to give her a standing ovation.
You know, these kids make my job look really easy because they do all the work and I just kind of bark orders at them every so often, and they listen so well. So they did all the work, and while we're acknowledging people, there is one young lady that I absolutely could not have done this without, and everything from curtains and costumes and scripts and mics. She was there right beside me taking notes as I was telling her. I could not have done it without you. Catherine Steinman, will you please come out here? Thank you all so much. Your support is the most amazing thing that you can give us. You know, we put these in rehearsal. It's very challenging not having this awesome audience to feed off of. So if it weren't for you all, we wouldn't do this. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great night.